Yo, what we got?
The robbery part was wrong. Whether he had something to do with it or not, or whether his men just acted off impulse, that was the wrong part.
Yep, Pooh Shiesty is finished. Cooked, done, however you want to put it. The feds got Gucci helping him. I mean, some people would say, oh, well, he ain't really helping him. He ain't really do this, man. Just go listen to the song, backtrack, use a timeline. They'll figure it out. That's the feds. That's all they do anyway. They'll figure it out. They even got Staples.
The ankle monitor was used to track him and Williams Sr. to a Staples, and the allegation was there that they went to a Staples early in the day to print off that agreement, to print off the contractual release paperwork that they say they were forcing RD to later sign. And the feds also claim that the surveillance video and the GPS data, they put them there.
Hernandez Govan did a Say Cheese interview. He broke down how he feels about the situation.
Everything's came out. I mean, his bond has been rejected. What do you think? Where do you think this goes from here?
I mean, it's a difference from where I think it's gonna go and where I hope it's gonna go. Them in the city. So I, 30. I know 30 out of mid 30. I hope them get freed up. They was doing their thing and looked like they was just about to take off and provide some generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference to where I think it's gonna go dealing with the feds. Man, the feds don't move on you until they know they really
no surveillance, no guns.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you though, when I was going through my situation, Manny Aurora, my lawyer, who I think the best attorney in the world, he told me the biggest blessing in my situation was that my case wasn't federal. He said the reason being because one of my counts was a conspiracy count. In federal, the conspiracy laws, they're way more broad. You know what I'm saying? It's like very vague. Like they have a lot more room and ways to convict you, you know what I'm saying, in a conspiracy versus if you was in state court. Mm-hmm. And, if the dad is actually on video in Staples, printing out a release form, if what those agents saying is true, then that's what you call an element in the conspiracy. That's premeditation. A lot of this gonna be, a lot of people ain't thinking about the call data. How the call data going, the GPS placements, the cell towers pinging is gonna place whoever at this location, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Then you got, even if Gucci don't cooperate, you got the cameraman. Man, the cameraman gonna be at court for the judge, dude, testifying. So not to mention the off-duty police officers, what they got to say. So it's more complicated than what people think, and it's gonna be pretty rough, and Sean, when the last time you seen 8 charges on the case and everybody kept it real?
Speaking of keeping it real, a lot of eyes been focusing on Gucci because Gucci Mane been looking bad. He been down bad. Pooh Shiesty already got him and Big 30 and all the other guys in the case already got enough going on. And a lot of it hangs on Gucci. So with the song and with him possibly telling, it's giving the feds everything they need to try to get a conviction in court. Academics talked about one incident where when Pooh Shiesty got out of prison and was released, he made a post.
Pooh Shiesty was actually complaining about his label. So they said when Pooh Shiesty just got out in December, they said Pooh Shiesty posted this: Mom Ties Global and my cameraman, Solo Surdy, the only two in the world that gave me some on my release. No label, no family, no rap or rap, no friends, no homie, not even a on trade day, and I ain't never told, went like a hoe, not put on, not keep it real, not stand on business, ain't let shit slide, and everybody still forgot about and said me. So this was Pooh Shiesty saying that when he got out, I guess he was expecting the handouts, right? Like, this is like kind of normal. Nick out of jail, you think it's his birthday. Demon home, but Demon home to a bunch of gifts. Oh, here's this, here's that.
It's common for many rappers to get released and get that, presidential slash congratulations slash big homie home. You did your time. Hey, let me give you these racks. Hey, welcome back home gift, so to speak. That's not uncommon. So Shiesty is basically saying, man, ain't nobody get nothing from me, not from the label. The label, in other words, he's saying Gucci didn't roll out the carpet for him, like some of the other rappers got from their labels. So he was a little bitter about that, so the relationship between him and Gucci was already rocky at that point. Once again, everything starts to circle around Gucci again. Businessman Gucci is pretty much what they label Gucci now. But they starting to look at his wife as the focal point that's pushing Gucci to be more of the businessman.
They saying that Gucci Mane may have pointed the guy out. But then I started to really analyze it. And I looked at Gucci's wife. And I said, oh shit, she runs shit. So then I thought about the conversation he's had that when he got off the plane and he got back home. She said, motherfucker, you ain't no street nigga no more. You a businessman. You gonna get your ass up. What? You gonna do what? You gonna pick up the sticks. You gonna do what? You gonna you ain't spending shit. You gonna get your ass up and you're gonna go down to that motherfucking police precinct and make a report. Okay?
That's how that works?
You are a businessman.
Gucci still has the streets in disbelief because with his cooperation, or even the song that he made that pretty much was dry snitching, pretty much telling everything what happened, Fed's gonna use all of that. Yayo and Murda had this to say about Gucci.
Gucci went outside, man.
Who else?
And I don't want anybody to feel like people be bashing on the whole Atlanta because it's solid in Atlanta. You know what I mean? It's official.
Shout out to the whole Atlanta, man.
It's just the rappers.
When
It's the rappers. It's you rappers from Atlanta that's making Atlanta look crazy. But it's official and real Atlanta. But it seemed like the rappers from Atlanta is looking real suspect right now. Y'all too friendly with the police.
You see what I'm saying? It all leads back to that police talk. You chatting with the police about the situation. So Pooh Shiesty, he's finished. You know how the feds operate. They're going to say, hey, let's work out this plea deal. We got this person to talk, that person to talk. We got the undercover police officer. We got Gucci Mane. We got it all over here on our side. Won't you go ahead and take this plea deal and we'll work out the terms of your prison sentence. That's what the feds want. Give me that conviction. So that's why Pooh Shiesty looks like he's finished. I mean, it's tough. I'm not going to say he doesn't have a chance because he still has to go to court. He's still going to fight for his freedom. So we'll see how it goes. That's it for the video. Appreciate you all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, stay tuned, stay solid. I'm out.